anniversary. An evening of world-class professional boxing for your entertainment. Want to remind you, ladies and gentlemen, there is no flash photography tonight. No flash photography, please. Also a reminder, no lighted videotaping, no videotaping of any kind in the arena this evening. Also like to remind the gentlemen, please remove your hats during the presentation of our national anthem. Tonight's bouts are under the auspices of the Florida State Boxing Commission. The chairman is Dr. Mark Williams. The commissioners, Dr. Wayne Kearney, Mr. Antonius DeSisto, Mr. Marco Lopez, and Mr. Tieso Martinez. The executive director is Paul Waters, assistant executive director Frank Gentile. All bouts tonight will be scored under the 10-point must system. For all non-title bouts, the 3 knockdown rule is in effect. For tonight's 2 title bouts, the 3 knockdown rule is waived. Ring officials assigned by the Florida State Boxing Commission, the attending ringside physicians are Dr. Denise Biffin and Dr. Terrace Bucknell. Your judges scoring at ringside are Emo Conforti, Jed O'Connor, Mike Ross, and Florida Boxing Hall of Famer Brian Gary. Counting for the knockdowns will be the alternate referee, and your referees in charge of the action this evening, Emil Lombardi, and former World Cruiserweight Champ and Florida Boxing Hall of Famer James Waring. Also, ladies and gentlemen, one of our judges tonight, Mike Ross from Bradenton, in June will be inducted in the Florida Boxing Hall of Fame. Mike Ross, Bradenton, Florida. Ladies and gentlemen, Friday Night Fights Making History is brought to you by our title sponsor, PerfectEnergySports.com. Our major sponsor this evening, Lori Davis at Just a Basket Case. Also brought to you by Sarasota Ford, Texas Roadhouse, Budweiser, Bungalow Beach Resort, Faco Air Conditioning. Also special thanks to A Perfect Event SRQ and Skywalker Marketing. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to make plans to attend the official after-fight party. It's being presented by Tim Mitten and Full Moon Promotions. It'll be held at Don Pablo's, located at 5911 Fruitville Road. You can meet the fighters and enjoy great drink and food specials. That's the official after-fight party, Don Pablo's, located at 5911 Fruitville Road. Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to ask you all to rise. Gentlemen, please remove your hats as we honor our brave men and women serving us around the world in the United States Armed Forces with the presentation of our national anthem. Here to sing for us this evening, representing Guns and Boxing Club in Sarasota, please welcome from Sarasota, the lovely and talented Jasmine Aikens Castillo.
At this moment Yeah, it looks like we're in for a great night of fights here in Sarasota, Florida, Carl, as we wait for Bob Alexander to give us the go-ahead for the first introductions for this first fight, which is going to be coming at us in the junior welterweight division. Andre Byrd going up against Ray Younger out of Atlanta, and it promises to be a pretty decent fight.
Ladies and gentlemen, from Robarts Arena in Sarasota, Florida, our first bout of the evening is brought to you by PerfectEnergySports.com and Just a Basket Case. Scheduled for 4 rounds of professional boxing in the welterweight division. Your judges scoring at ringside, Emil Conforti, Brian Gary, and Mike Ross. Your referee in charge of the action, James Waring. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, wearing camouflage trunks. He weighed in at 149 3/4 pounds. A veteran of 4 professional bouts from the ATL, Atlanta, Georgia. Here is Ray Younger. His opponent fighting out of the blue corner, wearing black trunks with a white trim. He weighed in at 148 pounds. His professional record, 2 wins, 2 losses. From Jacksonville, Florida, here is Andre "Thunder" Byrd.
Sorry about that, Carl. I didn't want to get Bob not to say his piece, but this looks like an interesting fight. 2 evenly matched guys. I know Ray Younger is winless at 0-4, but Andre Byrd is coming off of a little bit of a layoff, and he's trying to get on the winning side of a 2-2 record as we get ready for this first round to start.
Well, you know, guys, maybe Younger's overdue. You never know. I mean, these guys are 2 years apart in age. Be interesting.
Well, as this fight starts, I just want to give a shout out to Perfect Events for being the promoter of this, Sarasota BMW, USANA, and of course a basket case. Now, Sal, in this particular fight, it looks like Younger is doing exactly what he should be doing with his height and reach advantage, and for some reason, Andre Byrd looks a little like he's being a little overcautious here.
I agree with you, and you know, Younger definitely is good with his reach and his height advantage. He's got to keep that left out there to keep the shorter opponent off him, because the shorter opponent's going to slip those punches and work his way inside and want to get down to the body, hook a little bit here and there, and he's effectively reaching him with that jab, even though he's shorter. So let's see what happens here, and it's going to be an interesting fight.
I like the way he's trying to work the body a little bit too, Carl. You know, I think a lot of young fighters seem to abandon that in today's boxing.
No, there's no question about that. It's a lost art. The body work is always effective, and especially with young, up-and-coming guys, they need to learn how to work the body, because you kill the body, the head will die. And Younger, look at this. The Younger starting out. He has a height advantage, a reach advantage. It's a wonder what's in the gas tank, I think.
He looks like he's in good shape. He came in a little overweight, but we worked that out behind the scenes. But the one thing I'd like to see a little more from Andre Byrd is maybe keeping his hands up, Sal. It looks like his hands are down, and he's kind of inviting Ray Younger to use that reach advantage.
Well, that's the case in so many times. These guys, they forget the basics. They forget the fundamentals. And you keep your hands up. You parry those punches. You block them. You slip them. You move them. Those are the fundamentals. That's why I'm talking as eloquently as I am today. Anyway.
That's cute. I like that.
Anyway, I'm going to tell you this right now. These guys inside, they're jockeying for position. They're trying to get the advantage. They're feeling each other's strength. But the bottom line is these guys got to keep their hands up. And, of course, working these look at him. He's got him in the corner right now. Let's see if he knows how to cut the ring off on him. Let's see.
I think that this fight, what I would like to see a little more out of Andre Byrd, is more of an inside fight. Younger's doing what he should do. Try and keep the distance, use his arm reach, move around a little bit. And at times, Andre Byrd is trying to emulate that, but at other times he's doing what I think he should do and try and make this fight closer to take away that arm reach advantage as the bell sounds to end the first round. What's your quick thoughts on the first round, Carl?
You know what? I'm trying to figure out why this guy, Raynard Younger, is winless. He seems to have the good technique. He has the height. He has the range. He seems to have a little movement and knows what he's doing, but I don't know, is it his gas tank? Seeming that I've never seen him fight before, I'm not sure what his problem is, because he does have some technique, and a guy like that should seem like to me wouldn't be 4 is it?
Well, I think that the main issue with Ray is that he's overmatched a lot of times. He's put in fights that really he shouldn't. Now, this particular fight attracted him because it's an even fight. As you can see, he's got some advantages here with his height and reach, and like I mentioned earlier, Andre Byrd is coming off of a bit of a layoff.
Well, we start now with start of the second round. We'll see. I mean, this kid Younger looks like he has some skills and techniques, and it's just hard. If I hadn't known what his record was, I wouldn't think that this guy is winless as a pro.
Nice stiff jab that Andre Byrd is starting to find a place for now, and maybe this should answer what you were talking about a little earlier. Why he's 0-4.
Exactly, because Byrd is finding a nice home with that jab.
Yeah.
He's slipping his head. I like his head movement, and he's keeping his arms and his hands up with his movement. So it's not like he's going 180 degrees different.
But here's the one thing that he does that has hurt him in the past. Watch how he's fighting, but then as he's delivering punches, he's taking steps backwards.
Right.
He should be moving forward and forcing Ray Younger to move back. A lot of times, judges see this and they see Ray Younger I'm not saying that that's the case tonight, but what a lot of judges do is that they assume that Ray Younger's, or a fighter that's moving forward, is trying to press the action, and the other fighter is not. I think that Andre Byrd should be moving forward when he's delivering his punches rather than delivering them as he's moving back.
You're absolutely right.
Yeah, I agree. He's applying pressure, and I think he needs to do that in order to win the fight. I can't really at this point distinguish what Younger's real problem is, whether it's conditioning, lack thereof, or whatever the case may be. But if I was Andre Byrd, I would try to go forward, back him up, put a little heat on him, and work the body and see how he fares in the round 3 and the round 4 if it goes that long.
Well, right now, Sal, what I'm seeing in Andre Byrd is a fighter that seems that he's better conditioned, but he's all of a sudden now fighting with his hands totally down. He hasn't had his hands up, and he's delivering punches as he's moving backwards. And I'm not saying Ray Younger is taking advantage of it, because he's certainly not at this point. But this is some these are some things that I'm noticing about Andre right now.
Well, you just see Younger just switch to southpaw very briefly, throw the right jab. Sign of confusion, in my point of view. I just think the guys that it's just going to be a matter of a round or so before we can really determine what the problem is.
And here's the problem. Andre Byrd appears to be trying to incorporate the Floyd Mayweather shoulder roll. And I said on my show a while ago, and I got a lot of criticism, that Floyd Mayweather is actually bad for boxing. And I say that not against Floyd and what Floyd has done, but other young fighters. Like, obviously, Andre Byrd does not have the talent level or even athleticism of a Floyd Mayweather, but yet he's trying to implement that strategy, which obviously isn't working.
Well, you know what? There was a time, some 30, 40 years ago, they said the same thing about Muhammad Ali. When you had young guys leaning on the ropes, doing the rope-a-dope at 20 years old, Ali did it at 34, 35 when he was getting older and he didn't have the legs. But you had these 20-year-old kids leaning back, taking unnecessary punches to the body. I just wanted to say that to kind of agree with what you're saying about Floyd Mayweather and that shoulder roll that has ruined a lot of fighters. Everybody can't fight like that.
We're getting ready to start the third round of a scheduled 4-round fight in the junior welterweight division. Andre Byrd is looks like he's using the George Foreman approach. He's standing as we're getting ready for the third round here. Pretty close fight at this point.
It is, but I'm in total disagreement with any fighter stands up during the in between rounds.
Well, you know, like they say, too bad youth is wasted on the young. You know, he's trying to show that he's not tired. But here we go with. I didn't mean to cut you off, Sal, but here we go with Andre Byrd trying to get in there and jab and stuff. But again, his hands are way down. If Ray was throwing those punches like he was in the first round, he may be winning on scorecard right now.
I think so. Younger is not. He's not putting enough offensive output at this particular point, as he did in the first round. Yeah. And like I said, it could be the gas tank.
Yeah, it looks like he's running out of fuel. But again, you know, Andre Byrd keeps moving back, Sal. He keeps he's delivered. Like right there was a nice 2-punch combo, and he takes a step backwards.
Look at it, he's going backwards right now. He's fighting like a counterpuncher. He doesn't have to do that. He could be counterpunching going back, going forward.
But he is delivering that left hook to the body.
He is, but it seems to if Ray Younger. It just seems very predictable. He's doing the same exact thing. He's hooking to the body. He's coming around with that lazy right, and then he backs off. It's like he's doing 2 punches and backs off, then resets and comes back in. You know, he needs to let his hands go a little more and dominate this fight. I think it's starting to sway towards Andre Byrd at this point. We're coming to you live from the Robarts Arena in Sarasota, Florida. Thank you to Perfect Events Promotion and Sarasota BMW, USANA, and a basket case. I'm here with Carl King and Sal Cenicola, and we're enjoying the first of 5 scheduled fights, guys.
Absolutely. This is going to be a good warm-up. This is a good opening bout.
Love this kid. Look, Byrd is throwing that left hook to the body. That may have a lot to do with the lack of output from Raynard Younger. I mean, you kill the body, the head will die. And this guy has been firing that left hook pretty doggone good the last couple of rounds.
I would have liked to have seen him work the body a little more earlier in this fight, and he's working the body, but he's mixing it in. He's not. It's only a 4-round fight, so I mean, you know. But really, Sal, you know, to invest in a round or 2 of pure body punching is not a bad thing.
Not a bad thing, and he could have done that early in the second round, maybe the first, just because he's effective. He's hitting that hook to the liver right there.
Byrd is throwing his punches from too far away.
I think he is. He's almost telegraphing where if we had Younger who was picking up on the ability to counterpunch it, and if he had that ability, he would be landing those shots. 'Cause look how far, look at how left, look how low that is. That's not good. That's down by his knee.
And there's the bell to sound the end of the third round. We're just about getting ready for the 4th and final round. Carl, I think you hit it on the head. I think Younger's problem might be conditioning because he seems to be running out of fuel.
And look, he's on his feet in between rounds. This is going into the last round. He needs to. I mean, he has skills. You can tell he has a nice skill set, but he doesn't let his hands fly, and he's getting hit too much on the inside unnecessarily, and not delivering.
Sal, he's winless. Do you think sometimes when a fighter, especially when he accumulates 4 losses as Younger has going into this fight, that it's a mental thing? Like all of a sudden, like, you know, he's going through the motions. He's not thinking that, you know, he's there to win.
Well, you know, and that's it. Unfortunately, by the 4th or 5th fight, if you're winless, you're going to have to come to the realization you're going to be thrown in a fight as an opponent, as somebody that you're going to be a punching bag. Not so much that you're not capable of winning, but you know what? He's designated now a good opponent to come in against Byrd, who's gotten a little bit of a layoff. It should be an even match going in, but it's unfolding right now how Younger is just not able to have the talent, ability, or the conditioning to stay up with a Byrd right now.
You know what, Carl? I think if Andre Byrd would stop with the cutesy stuff and, fight the way his body looks like he should be fighting, just go in and take care of business, I think he would be much more effective.
I agree. But, there's no such thing in boxing as losing streaks. In football, you can lose 3 or 4 games. You're on a losing streak. Basketball, the same way. 3 or 4 losses in a row like this guy, you're done.
You're done.
And he is not fighting like a desperate man, and he's not punching with the guy. He waits until Byrd gets finished, then Younger does what he's doing. But I really don't think that Raynard Younger is in the condition that he needs to be in order to get a win at this point.
Well, Hammer and Hank Armstrong started off his Hall of Fame career 0-3. So,
well, this guy is certainly not Hammer and Hank Armstrong.
No,
just throwing that out there for those of you that don't know. Okay?
I think you make a good point. As we're nearing the end of this first fight, 4-rounder in the 140-pound division, we're treated to some decent action here, and this is why these guys are fighting 4-round fights, man. They're learning. It's a learning process.
It's a good fight. I just think that in 4 rounds, you have to establish command early, and excuse me, and that's not what Younger did. Andre Byrd has done that.
The matchmaker needs to get the credit for this fight.
Yep, it's a good fight. It's a good little fight, and Younger definitely has got to really assess his career and see where he is, because right now, if he doesn't have the opportunity to enter a ring, come in with the fervor and the zeal for wanting to win and show that he's here to win, not just to fight and be an opponent, then he's got to think about what's going to happen to his future.
Well, as this fight is just about in the books, to me it seems like Andre Byrd, my unofficial opinion here is Andre Byrd looks like he squeaked it out. I thought it could have been anyone's fight, especially after that first round, but Ray seemed to have faded a little bit. And not that Andre is showing oodles of fuel left in his tank either, but nice right hand landed by Ray Younger there.
But you know what? He's being outworked. It's just a simple matter of being outworked. He was out-hustled. And I'm speaking in terms of Raynard Younger being out-hustled by Andre Byrd. I think Byrd wins this fight. That's just my opinion, because he out-hustled him.
Yeah. I agree with you. We're in agreement there. I would like to see Andre Byrd get back to what he does best and go in there and take care of business. The half shoulder roll, the cutesy stuff. I mean, it's not working for him, especially for his body build. I mean, he's a short guy. He's going to be giving up height all the time, and he needs to get in there and fight. Take the taller and longer reach of his opponents away.
Well, you got a former fighter as a referee, James Waring. He had a decent career in boxing himself to ref. And I think he did a really good job. He let the guys fight, and we're going to see. We'll be knowing here pretty soon with our good friend Bob will tell us exactly what the official scorecards are. Yep,
we'll get the official scores here in a second, but what a good fight to kick off a great night of boxing here at the Robarts Arena in Sarasota, Florida, being brought to us by Perfect Events, Sarasota BMW, USANA, and of course Basket Case. Nope, they're still tabulating and adding up the scorecards. It must be a tough one, and we're up to Bob right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, before the decision, how about a nice round of applause for both boxers, please? Ladies and gentlemen, from Robarts Arena in Sarasota, Florida, after 4 rounds of boxing, we go to the scorecards. All 3 judges, Emo Conforti, Brian Gary, and Mike Ross scored about 40-36. For the winner, by unanimous decision, Andre Thunder Byrd.
Unanimous decision win for Andre Byrd. One little tidbit I want to throw out here. Normally, this division fights with 8-ounce gloves. There was some equipment issues before this fight, and both fighters agreed to, rather than cancel the fight, they both fought with 10-ounce gloves for this one. So Andre Byrd wins our opener, a 4-round unanimous decision over Raynard Younger in a junior welterweight matchup. We're going to take a short break, and we'll be back in 2.